Coming up, it is 50 years to the day now that Jaws first scared us all out of the water. We're going to tell you another big honor that the classic is getting. Plus, can weight loss be contagious? What some families are learning about popular weight loss medication. And the families that are proving it really does take a village to raise a child. I could have told you that. Your local news and weather next. It does.
First, we go back to you, Ginger.
And stay with us, your local weather in 30 seconds. Coming up, it is 50 years to the day now that Jaws first scared us all out of the water. We're going to tell you another big honor that the classic is getting. Plus, can weight loss be contagious? What some families are learning about popular weight loss medication. And the families that are proving it really does take a village to raise a child. I could have told you that. Your local news and weather next. It does.
What are you?
Hey, Michael, we want to check in New Mexico near Silver City. They've got a big old wildfire burning more than 43,000 acres, quite widespread through much of Nevada, parts of Utah, Wyoming. Look at that, all the way down into Arizona and New Mexico. The relative humidities, when you see this, we're talking single digit, low as 3 or 8%. So on top of that, we're going to see some cooling weather next week. Let's get a check a little closer to home.
Close to home, we're really heating up today. Gorgeous conditions left behind by those severe storms last night.
What's up?
Hey, okay, so Sam, now we have a special message from best-selling author Laura Dave. Take a look.
I'm so excited.
We got to pull up and we got to get some of those sunglasses.
Yes.
We're joined now by the owner of Full City Rooster, Michael Wyatt. Welcome. Cheers, Michael.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, America.
It is so great to see you and all of your customers, and we're really enjoying our coffee here. Tell us what's in our cup.
It's the Guatemala and the tasting notes. I think what you're picking up is the love.
I'm picking up a lot of love in this cup. Thank you, Michael. One other thing we love about your coffee shop is the art. You feature local artists' work there.
That's so cool.
Yes, we're very fortunate that local artists and patrons share their work with us. I believe that personal expression is the core to building a community and creating a safe place for everyone. And speaking of art, a local artist, Rion Nurse, is here, and he created something for you and to welcome you to your new space.
Oh, come on.
Can we bring that on?
Oh, yes, please.
Let's do that.
That is fantastic.
Did you taste this last night?
I gotta get a little closer.
We loved it.
That is so good.
Yeah, they got the gap in the teeth right. Great job.
Michael, right there.
I had to walk up and see that. Okay, great job.
Thank you. Is that Riel? What was the name of the artist?
Rion Nurse. You can find me at dreadsoftly.com. Local artist. Appreciate the time.
Well, you're very talented. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much for our Mount Rushmore. It does fill our cup. Thank you so much to Full City Rooster. Cheers to all of you, and we will be right back. We're going to enjoy this coffee. Cheers.
That's a great way to end our series.
So cute.
It has been an incredible first week here in our studio. Yeah. We want to thank our crew for, the transition, making it seamless. We want to thank you at home for watching. We really appreciate you.
Have a great weekend.
Bye, everybody.
All across America.
Ginger, this heat can get dangerous.
Yeah, that's the thing, is everyone's like, well, doesn't summer start officially tonight? Shouldn't we be hot? Well, yeah, but of course this is well above average. And so here's what we wanted to show you. This is the heat risk. This is where the community is warming twice as fast as afternoon highs, and nobody thinks about that. We're not going to drop out of the upper 70s, low 80s, and your body can't do it.
So no opening the windows and getting some relief at night.
Unless you don't have air.
Exactly. Now let's talk about holiday travel. July 4th, can you believe it? It's coming up quick.
Yeah.
So the travel...
I have. I mean, aren't we all? We all follow it when we're traveling everywhere. We know that it's busier than...
Okay, so let's talk about the new data
on the airport that is the most on time. I think this might surprise people.
Yes.
It's been in the headlines a lot.
Talk about scheduled arrival time. I don't know why that's the metric.
with a stat with that.
I mean, hey, you got to get the stat in because it backs up your argument.
Yeah.
You, of all people, the economist, should know that.
I love a stat, and I love the decimal points that you bring to the table.
I feel like the decimal points are a little, like, too in the weeds. I should dial that back.
Are you going to do that next time?
I don't know.
No, I'm all for accuracy.
Okay, all right, cool. The meteorologist and the economist say keep the decimals. Sounds
all
good.
right, let's turn to something that I need to learn more about. The NBA Finals. This series is going the distance. The Pacers beat... Hi, Ginger. That's right. Game 7. Here we go. The Pacers put on an electrifying performance right here in front of their home crowd. You say no pressure as if, like, you know, Will Reed, the sports extraordinaire, isn't you know, grading me on this. But look, it's going to be a split screen of momentum and, you know, environment, right? You know, the Pacers really came out early and they had the momentum here. And the big question is, can they translate that in OKC? Which, by the way, the Thunder, they are really great at being dominant on the hardwood, especially at home. They have a lot to prove. Both teams have a lot to prove. And so we'll see how all of this plays out this Sunday, guys.
A+, Morgan. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. We're all looking forward to Game 7, and we're looking forward to what's coming up here on GMA 3. Is weight loss contagious? That's the question that many families are now asking thanks to weight loss medications. How some are finding it makes everyone at home healthier. We have Dr. Narula here to break it all down. Stay with us.
What do you think? We're back now with a GMA Health Alert about weight loss medications. Many families finding everyone benefits when one person starts taking them. Our chief medical correspondent, Dr. Tara Narula, is here. But first, she has a story that we first saw in the New York Times.
Oh, my little sous chef.
Totally, I'm in. Like, I will help you out.
They lift weights in the basement together 2 to 3 times a week.
And Dr. Narula is with us now to break more of this down. Thank you for being with us. Always great to see you. How do you have conversations about body image? Someone in the family is taking a weight loss drug.
I love this topic so much, Will. I have 2 young daughters. My husband's a plastic surgeon. We have family members on GLPs. So this is something we think about a lot. How do we have these conversations in the right way with our girls? And so I think the big message we give them is that you want to build a strong, healthy body on the inside, one that's going to into what's happening internally. And then the fact that it is now a chronic disease. We're calling it that, and we're treating it that way. So the same way that we treat blood pressure with medication, sometimes we use a tool like GLP-1s to treat patients who have obesity. So that's really important. And then I think we really try not to comment on people's appearances. I think as parents and as adults, we sometimes talk about our own appearance or things people we see on TV or in magazines, and we really try to steer away from that because they pick up on all of that.
Yeah, it's so important. Even when you're not speaking directly to them, they're picking up on everything. I see it with my own daughter. One of the things that I think parents really deal with now is snacking and nutrition, because kids, I didn't grow up with, I don't know, I didn't have snacks all the time readily available as a kid.
Every day.
But now if you're a parent, literally the kids are snacking constantly. As a mom, I can't show up somewhere without a snack. How do you deal with that with healthy nutrition?
Yeah, it's one of the greatest gifts we can give our kids, right? So we teach them about finances, how to study, but we have to build that foundation of healthy eating. We teach them about a healthy plate and the fact that they need carbs, proteins, fats, and all of those things. So
now they have their summer stomachs, so they're never full. All day, every day. Thank you, doctor. Coming up, Bruce Springsteen's review of Jeremy Allen White as, yes, okay, we're back now with pop news. Take it away, Will.
Dan and Ginger are just gabbing away about I think about it. That's what I'm talking about here to start pop news. A most wanted duet from Miley Cyrus and Beyonce. Queen Bee surprising the crowd by bringing out Miley, who had made a grand entrance. She rose up on the Stade de France stage to perform their Grammy-winning duet, Two Most Wanted. Take a look.
Going to France? Are you going to Beyonce?
I can neither confirm nor deny, but I will not be going to the Beyonce.
Yes.
And finally, before we go, we'd like to pals, and thus concludes Pop News.
I like the big cucumber.
It was very good.
All right, coming up, one woman on a budget found a way to save and invest in her future.
Coming up here on GMA3, Deals and Steals is back with a beauty bonanza from viewer favorite brands and companies making their deals debut. And Bob Weiss, whose creativity brought the Disney magic to so many parks, is here with his advice on chasing your dreams. Plus, one mental health expert tells us how we can flip the script on grief and find some hope.
Welcome back to GMA3. It's been a great week here so far. Glad to close it out with you, but a lot to look ahead. Yeah, get the summer buzz to go with the summer stomachs that you said your children have. But we are going to turn now to Investing 101, and who better to lead us through it all than Rebecca Jarvis. Money is tight for so many people. It is hard to save no matter your circumstances, but it is important to try, and you have some useful tips.
Yeah, well, thank you. It's stressful. It's stressful for a lot of people right now, but it's still important to save and invest if you can. And the earlier you start, the better off you are. And you're about to meet a woman who is stretched financially, but she found a way, and she told us how she did it. When mother of four Alicia Rush every couple weeks.
The power of compounding. Are you proud of me for knowing that? Yeah,
that is super A++ work, Will.
A+ from you, and more A+ is ahead from Ginger, Rhiannon, and
Steals Summer Beauty Bonanza. Tori Johnson here again with the savings, including some of your top requested skincare brands, all 50% off.
Yes.
Starting with some makeup that's known for lip care.
Yes, it is known for lips. This is Lawless. This is called Forget the Filler, and it gives that plumping effect that we love without the stinging that we can do without. Because a lot of times that's how you get the plumping effect, by ingredients that cause that little bit of a sting. What we do for beauty.
So you don't need that.
You don't need that. You can use this instead. We also have their entire foundation collection. And this is their Skin Plumping Line Soothing Foundation. It's complete coverage, but it's weightless. So you get that full coverage that you want, but without that kind of ever wants. Looks fabulous, kind of like Second Skin. Everything from this line's great, all slashed in half today, which we love.
We do love a deal, and we love cruelty-free as well.
Yes.
That's one of our favorites.
Okay. Go Pure. This is a viewer favorite. It is all about lifting and tightening, except for the ones that are taped down, not to lift. So these are their signature products right here. That cream, they've sold more than 1 million jars of that. And then since then, they have introduced 2 additional ones. Sculpt and Tone Arm Cream, and then their brand new, which Sam Champion got a kick out of, Firming Butt and Thigh Cream. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, so it's like before and after?
There you go. There you go.
Lift it up.
And it's really great prices, even without
in this nation for the first time.
Exactly. So Liz Earle is a UK favorite. It is from the same company that owns and runs No. 7 Skincare, which we love. This product that you're holding right there, this one, is the absolute fan favorite. So it's the Cleanse and Polish skin. Then you use this. You see how it's like, it's nice and warm. So it's their special linen material. So you would put that over your face, and it creates like a steamy effect. And that steamy kind of spa-like experience will take everything off, makeup, dirt, impurities, but leave you with it. It really does feel like you were at a spa. It's just, it's such a pleasant treatment.
I want to do this on a Friday after having makeup on all week.
Exactly, all week. It's the perfect kind of work your way into the weekend. Everything from the line, 50% off and free shipping.
Okay, this is a Greek brand?
Chorus. This is a favorite. I like to say this is why George Stephanopoulos has that gorgeous skin. This is like the original Sea to Skin skincare line. That's when we bring it. So that's the Santorini Grape Velvet Skin Drink, which is phenomenal. Another product phenomenal. I told you yesterday that I am in my crepey skin era. I have not tried this, but I am buying this today because viewers have recommended this, and this, which is great. 50% off and
dermatologists love this.
This is May Love. Yes, they do. We've got a few of their favorites. This is the #1 bestseller, the Glow Maker. It's a vitamin C serum for brightening and wrinkles. Then super popular in the blue bottle is the peptide that it comes with a warning on it.
Ooh,
people will stare.
People will stare.
Look out.
Look out. It's a small. We're ending on 2 devices that you guys know and love from Dermaflash. So we've got the dermaplaning device that's going to remove a top layer of kind of like peach fuzz, dirt, debris, kind of like a flawless canvas. 50% off. Yes. So if you're nervous, start with this one. Start with the pore as opposed to the dermaplaning.
Yeah. Tori, you're the best. We partner with all of these great companies on these deals. You can get them on our website, goodmorningamerica.com. And coming up, don't go anywhere, Bob Weiss, one of the creative minds behind the Disney parks.
We are thrilled to be back with the man behind decades of Disney magic. It's Bob Weiss, who spent 40 years as an Imagineer, becoming president of the division, and he is here to talk about his latest book, Dream Chasing. Bob, thank you for being here.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. It's so great to be here on your first week in this amazing studio.
We're incredibly excited. I grew up with the Disney Channel and watching little bits and pieces, which you clearly had for so long. And this book maps out much of your life and career and your hope?
Because I'm still going first. Where they can really be fostered into become, but to develop an environment around them, whether they're in a company, an organization, or a fashion.
The book also gives us a look at how the Disney parks are created that we've never seen before. And all of us are huge fans of all the parks. I mean, how can you not love them? Tell us about that.
It goes pretty glass experts, and I wanted to try to capture that. These things come out of amazing teams, I guess.
It's remarkable, all the details. And speaking of the team, our leader, Bob Iger, the CEO of Disney, also parent company of ABC News, he wrote the foreword here. And he said you left an indelible mark. How special?
A tough slog to get that project done in the first time we'd ever worked in China. And Bob was so supportive at every stage, at every think big to try impossible things. And it just makes you believe that you can do it.
Oh, and Shanghai is big. It's so big. So Disney...
It was a lot of work.
Disney has been a part of your life for a very long time. We want to do a little rapid fire.
Okay, I'll try.
What was your favorite job and why?
At Disneyland. Because you're out at Disneyland all day. You're out there all day with the guests, and it's wonderful.
Favorite Disney park?
Ooh.
I love Shanghai Disneyland. 7 years of our lives making it happen. I love all the parks. Tokyo was the first one I worked on. But you go to Disneyland, there's something about the heart of Walt's.
For Disney ride.
Haunted Mansion.
Oh, yeah.
I remember as a kid, Haunted Mansion was one of my favorite rides. Do you have a favorite Disney memory as a kid?
Favorite Disney memory kid? Well, it's going to involve Disneyland because that was once a year. Family went to Disneyland saucers, and you got on this thing and you floated across this big. It just never worked out. It was a tough technology at the time.
That's the beauty of Disney. It's always evolving.
Absolutely beautiful.
Bob, Dream Chasing is out now. Coming up here on GMA3, psychotherapist and author John Silamparis on how to find the magic in the. We are back now with mental health expert and grief counselor of more than 30 years, John Silamparis, whose new book, The Opportunity in Life's Most Challenging Moments. John, welcome to GMA3. It's nice to see you.
Good early morning to you.
John, tell us a little bit about the book, because you're really flipping the script here on how we deal with grief and adversity and how we can build emotional resilience, which I just think is so important at this time.
By the way, I thought that we were all going to be together, so I brought you copies of the book.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm going to have to mail it to you.
Please do.
But, so the magic to develop grief empowerment instead of grief avoidance. So the flipping of the script is not about moving on from grief. It's much more about moving through grief. And that's really how you build emotional resilience. Emotional resilience is about it's about converting magic in the tragic.
You are flipping the script. You are a distinguished psychotherapist. You're a mental health expert. So in your experience, what is something universal that we all struggle with, no matter where we come from, no matter what our background is? You say that we can heal it through something called inspiration exposure. What is that as well?
So no matter who you are, and able to do this is through inspiration exposure. And this is where you immerse yourself. Again, that's finding magic in your tragic. Imagine if you could learn to live with as much faith and with as much confidence in the sorrowful or the sad in your life as you do with happy aspects of living. It would change your life completely. So accessing the arts in this way, or nature, is one way to open this new port, even personal growth.
What message might you have to someone who thinks that maybe my grief is just too much? I can't even begin to tackle this. What is your message to them before we say goodbye?
And chills as often as possible. That's the magic that's the magic in your tragic.
Thank you so much, John. We really appreciate you. The Magic in the Tragic is available now, and we'll be right back.
We had a a great week here, guys.
Sure did. 1 week in the new spot down.
Have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. See you Monday.